Great story this week. Tyler Kolek bought his mom a car with his quarterfinal prize money. He is planning to get one for his dad, too. That extra financial incentive, a recurring theme during this NBA Cup.
We have the opportunity tonight and hopefully going forward to play for, some extra money. And, when there's money on the table, I'm never going to walk away from it. So, let's do it.
Oh, it's huge, man. I mean, I just lost $35,000, so I gotta go get it back somehow. You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited. Great opportunity for us to play some meaningful basketball early in the season. So I know the group's excited.
Oh, doesn't mean. At least he keeps it real. All right, so clearly plenty of motivation and incentives for players competing in the NBA Cup. And you guys did not play in the NBA Cup, of course, but I know there had to be different times throughout your career you felt a little extra motivated. Maybe it was a player on the other side. Maybe it was a storyline, something brewing in the media. So I want to hear from you. John, give me a time in your career there was just a little extra juice behind your performance.
I think playoffs, Game 6 against the Boston Celtics, we had a great rivalry throughout the regular season and the playoffs. And you sit in the locker room and you see them coming in all black and talk about it's a funeral. I was like, no, we can't do that. That made it personal for me because any other game, I'm always ready to play and get to it. And also, it was the biggest shot of my career, hitting a big shot in Game 6.
Come on, John.
Over Avery Bradley and forced the Game 7. We ended up losing the Game 7, but I just couldn't let them come in my hometown of D.C. and let them get the win.
Talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had to give him a stare
Look
down
at Young
face.
Wall.
Shifty. No, that was good. So you saw them wearing all black and you just knew it was time to hit a different gear.
They did it, and I didn't start the game off well. I played bad early on, but I was always going to take those shots because I knew I worked on it. But after the game, they was in the media like, oh, we didn't wear all black because we thought it was a funeral. I'm like, come on, we know what y'all was. Like, if y'all would have won, y'all would have said why y'all did it. We got the win, so they had to hold that for another game.
All right, Blake, what about you? Extra motivation when you stepped on the court?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I always kind of think back to the Sterling scandal. We were in Golden State. We had just won Game 3 in Golden State, and the Sterling news comes out. We play Game 4, and it was a big thing. Everybody was trying to figure out what we were going to do. Were we going to boycott? Were we not? And we decided to play. And we came back home for Game 5. And listen, LA Clipper fans are fantastic. They are some of the most loyal fans, and they are loud, and they care about the games. They know what's going on. But sometimes LA crowds can be a little late arriving. It's bad traffic in LA. That game, when we ran out on the court with 22 minutes left on the countdown clock before tip, the whole stadium was packed. Everybody was wearing black. They had blacked out some of the banners just to show their support of our team. And that meant so much to us because you don't always have those opportunities, right? To run out, packed crowd, everybody in one color, especially in LA. And we went out and got the win, and we eventually won that series in Game 7, one of the most emotional roller coasters of a series that I've ever been a part of. But that game in particular will always stand out in my mind because the Clippers crowd showed out. And thankfully, we got the win.
I mean, wild times. You've seen a lot in your career, Blake. That moment, I mean,
been a
My
part
Little
of a few
Rabbit,
scandals.
there was a lot going on.
Sorry, I just had to say it.
All right.
They did a movie on the Clippers too, dude.
It was a TV show, and I didn't think I got cast correctly.
That was not you.
No.
I didn't like the guy.
They just found a guy, and they're like, well, I guess we can paint his hair red.
Yeah, he's light-skinned. we throw a light-skinned guy. It was not even close, by the way.
Casting agent, I got a bone to pick with you.
Yeah. We'll chat with them after the show. All right, UD, your motivation.
Everybody motivated me because I was undrafted, so I came in hating everybody.
Classic UD. Vintage UD.
No, I did. I mean, I had a problem with everybody, and if I didn't, I would find one and make one up. But I really had a real one when Shaq came. When the Shaq trade came and Shaq came to Miami Heat, and God bless his soul, the great Kobe Bryant, and it became a rivalry between the Heat and the Lakers. And that was a Christmas Day game. So I'm away from home, away from Miami on Christmas, all the way in LA, and we got to play this game. And obviously Shaq infused a lot of confidence in myself and Dwayne, so he wanted us to come out and he wanted to try to win this game. So, for me and Dwayne, it was very important to inherit that rivalry because it was important to him to try to give our all and help him win that game. So I think that was the first time it was about somebody else besides me just having a grudge with everybody in the league.
And come on, you got a double-double, 11 points, 11 rebounds. Showing out, UD.
Well, if you look, I think I am on the list of top rebounders on Christmas Day games somewhere. Just sprinkle out in there. You look for
How many of those 11 points were baseline jumpers?
Probably majority of them. That's when they let us mid-range. There's no more mid-range, but about most of them. Yeah. Maybe a free throw in there.
All right, Steve, close us out. When were you really fighting for something?
I was fighting for my teammate, Raja Bell, who was one of my best friends I played with. Yes, come on. Oh, don't give me that 305 to my face.
See, he lulled you in with the fist pump.
I didn't say it. You said it.
Drew his way in with that Miami reference, but my guy Ra, we're down 3-1 to the Lakers. We're at home in Game 5. He decides to clothesline Kobe Bryant. So unfortunately, a little ill-advised, but he was suspended for Game 6. We come back to Staples, need the win or the series is over. We're able to beat him. This fool went to a Mexican restaurant, had margaritas with Lakers fans, and was waiting on the top of the stairs of the bus when we got back to the plane.
Wow.
Swinging his fists. Fortunately, we got back to Phoenix and beat the Lakers in Game 7, coming back from 3-1. But we didn't want our boy to go down like that. So great performance in Staples, and then closed it out.
I love it. See, our motivations here, they end in wins. Good stuff, guys. Great stories. All right, speaking of motivation for winning, here is Spurs coach Mitch Johnson on how Keldon Johnson plans to spend his prize money.
We were asking Keldon about what he might spend the prize money on if he wins, and one of the options was buying another llama. And he said at halftime he's trying to go out there and get that llama. Just how do you feel like he goes out there and he gets that llama?
You see it all over the place. The kid's just falling on the floor. He puts his body in harm's way for the betterment of the team every game. He's the heart and soul of the team. We got a lot of big personalities, and we got a face of the franchise, but that guy's the heart and soul of the team, and I think you can see it when you watch us for long enough.
What's more surprising, llama or another llama?
Another llama.
Just check it.
Well, you're not just going to have one llama.
That's true.
Why would you ever? Why would you
Can't be
ever?
lonely. Well, you know what? Luckily, we're going to see him in Vegas, and we can ask the story.
I want to ask him where the hell he buy a llama.
Where does he keep the llama?
Buy it at?
Many questions
A lot
that
of
need
questions,
answers. I'm Taylor Rooks with NBA on Prime. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see interviews with your favorite players, experience the most exciting moments from around the league, and see what the NBA on Prime crew is up to all season long. And remember, you can hang out with us live each week during the NBA season, only on Prime.